Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Had to take a short little break there. Hopefully you got your snacks, your drinks, you used your bathroom, you know, and coming live from your couch, the Family Fast Racing League
Fast Family
here
Racing
at
League.
Homestead-Miami Speedway. Should be a
They're
great one.
they are loading in. Oh, they got 7 seconds apparently.
Alrighty.
Join up.
Oh, we can join now?
Yep. I'm gonna need one more slide dub. Of course.
Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homestead-Miami Speedway for the running of the Cup Series Opener Summer League of the Family Fast Racing League. Man, I tell you what, this is going to be an exciting one tonight. I am here with my partner, Alec. If you missed the pre-race show, I'm sure he will be able to go over what these guys are going to endure tonight. So, what's the trends, Alec?
Well, Homestead's a fun track. It can promote really good group racing and single car speed. We'll be going 134 laps tonight for the season opener. Season 1 will be 39 laps. Here we go. Sorry, stage 1 will be 39 laps. Stage 2 will be 37 laps. The final stage will be 52 laps. Be about a pit stop per stage. The final stage will be a couple pit stops. Libert started on the pole for tonight. He's in the Napa number 9. Little Uzi started second in the 52.
Alrighty, these guys are already on their way. That number 9 car that you just mentioned of Libert, who got the pole in qualifying, he is now he is your leader. Driving it in hard, but it looks like he has some competition in that red 52. Is that Uzi up there? Can't quite
Yep,
tell.
that'd be Little Uzi.
Little Uzi right behind Libert. It looked like a few people smacked the wall, but I think they're all right. We got 2 cars in the bag. They did not get a good start. Hopefully they'll be able to catch up with the field here at Homestead. But, oh, we got a car sideways, but I think
Uzi
he
makes a
saved
little
it.
contact with the 38, I believe.
There you have
Which
it.
will be Merkel in the 38. And
Man,
just
I gotta tell you what.
Yep, we're good.
I tell you what, the number 9 Napa, that is an amazing paint scheme. I mean, Libert really did a number on his paint scheme, as it looked like a few cars got loose there. That was a crash that we missed. Can we see who is involved? Not quite sure. Man, what a tough break for some of these drivers. A caution already. Do you think, Alec, that this may change some of these guys' pit strategies, or do you think it's just too early to tell? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't quite tell what happened on that caution. It looked like one of the cars got a little loose, maybe hit the wall, and then it stacked up the field and spun everybody around. I mean, that's at least what I saw. Our cameras didn't quite catch, except for the little last end of it. But from my position, that's what I saw. Did you see anything different, Alec? Yeah, definitely. And that, some of these guys, this game is really hard when you're trying to find the best, you know, setup for qualifying, and you end up making a few mistakes to your actual racing setup, even with presets, it's really hard, since this is a preset league. So, like you said, somebody who's just a little bit loose. And I believe that the green flag is in the air once again here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Ooh, once again, somebody was really close to the wall, man. I tell you what, these guys are slipping and sliding here. Alrighty, that's good to know. Always Alec keeping up with race announcements here at Homestead. Once again, we still have the leader of 9, but it looks like he's having a little bit of a battle. Can't quite tell who that car is. Cobra Jet fighting. Man, they're going 3 wide. Let's go a little bit 4 wide, it looked. Wow. Yeah, definitely. If you expect a Mike Joy and Jeff Gordon type commentary, you are in the wrong place. But still, stay around and check out the series. It's a pretty cool one here at Homestead. Anyways, back to the race. It looks like Libbard regained the lead, I believe. Yes, he has. Libbard 58. Okay. Wow. Caution is out. NASCAR Heat 4 is notorious for lag spikes. You and me both know, Alec. Indeed. And guys, when we mention lagging, we don't mean internet lag. We mean that their cars, some reason, becomes a yo-yo. And it's just a weird glitch in the game. So yeah, they're doing the snake. Look at that. Talk about putting on a show. Now, we do want to mention that 4 car of the guy that's driving Harvick. Not quite sure what's going on there. Uh, but most of the drivers in this league, actually all of the drivers, they use custom paint schemes, so we're not quite sure what's going on with the 4 car action there. I don't know if it's a bet that somebody lost. I don't know, but if you get confused why there's one real car with a bunch of custom cars, we're not sure. So bear with us on that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, but I believe they are getting ready to go green again here as they're all getting lined up. Coming off of, I'm not sure what turn this is. But I mean, those have been 2 quick cautions as we're coming to the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Libbard is your leader coming across the stripe. Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be there for long as it looks like the 21 is trying to do something. Oh, it didn't quite work. He gets knocked into the wall. Again into the wall. That is not a caution. I believe that was a 1-car incident. We are still green. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. As the 55 car is giving our leader a little bit of competition here coming into turn 3 and 4. Yes. Cross me daddy of the 55 Flex Seal Chevy. Oh, cross me daddy gets a little loose. Man. Oh, this may not turn out good, folks. Man, how did they hang on to it, man? Oh, and they all survive, it looks. Looks like it. Yes, indeed, man, I tell you what, that's fast family racing for you, folks. These drivers are a true testament to the esports. Man, I tell you what, that pulls off some skill to save a big one from happening at Homestead, don't you think, Alec? Oh, I think a car went into another car. Was that 2 cars involved or 1? Man, caution, I believe, is going to be out. Caution is out for the 3rd straight time here at Homestead. Man, I tell you what. So far, for the first week of the Summer League, the Cup Series is holding the record for cautions. As the Truck Series, I believe, only had 2 cautions. Yeah, may need to clutch our breaths here, but hopefully we can get a good long race going. How much patience is on these drivers' minds as, you know, it's been yet to have a long green flag run, and it's been 3 cautions. Obviously that was the longest run of the night. But how much is on these drivers' minds with that happening, where it's just seems like caution after caution after caution? Yeah, definitely, man. We're lucky that it was only 3 cars there. A little bit earlier, it looked like it was going to be the whole field.
That's right. This has been quite the impressive drive. There's been a lot of great saves, a lot of big wrecks, and unfortunately, one too many cautions.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, we got drivers coming out of pit road. Is that the 55 across me daddy coming out first? Yeah, it
I
looks
believe
like.
so. Liberate retained second.
Cross me daddy. Yep. Cross me daddy 55 came out first. Libert in second. The number 1 car, FCNF Hellhawk, with slide job behind him, is your top 4 out of pit road.
I believe Hellhawk was a lap down. He'll be taking the free pass.
Oh, okay. Well then, that definitely throws a twist into it.
Yeah, so that'll put Slide Job in third and Uzi in fourth, and I believe we'll be going around one more lap for pace because they're getting the field sorted right now.
This shows a great testament in how this league is run. In a lot of leagues, they don't do this. If you're a lap down, then you're a lap down, and you really don't have a say in it. This league, you actually get your lap back with this free pass here that the number 1 at FCNF Hellhog is running. Hawk, sorry.
Yeah, this should be interesting. I think it's going to start going through the drivers' heads that if they want a better chance to win this race and not just get caught up in a wreck, they're going to start to calm down, maybe try and get some single file racing going, or maybe give a little bit going into the corner. We'll see what happens here.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Hellhawk has gotten his lap back. He's in last place. Looks like everybody is getting ready to go for the green flag here once they get to the line. Right now, your leader is the number 55 of Cross Me Daddy. Libert is in second. Slide Job is third. Little Uzi is fourth, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see. Who's that car down there? Is that the 21?
The 29 car. I believe it is Troll is in the car. Again, we've got some new drivers and new numbers, new manufacturers going on, so bear with us here. 29 of Troll.
Alrighty, here we go. Green flag is in the air. Once again at Homestead.
Another massive jump for the leader, and it's going to get pushed up the track by Slide Job going into 1 and 2 here. We're going to be 2 wide out of 2.
Let's see if we can actually get a long green flag run here. It would be nice for these drivers to clear their head a little bit. But it ain't looking like it so far. It looks like a bunch of angry hornets ready to attack.
These cars are so on edge on these restarts. These guys got to be careful not to make too much contact here. A little bit of a slip in the corners and you'll be into 2 cars at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a car in the wall once more. Not sure what happened there. It looked like a little bit of contact, but we all are still together, and green flag is still in the air, I believe.
Yep, no caution. It looked like Uzi just pushed a little bit wide coming out of 2 there. It's so easy to do to overrun the corner. Seeing a little bit in practice earlier, I saw a couple cars. They'd come out of turns 2 and 4, and they would just head right for that wall. Not all of them would hit it if they checked up, but obviously when you're up in the front like this, if you go to check up, you're going to get rear-ended, so he tried to stay in it. got the wall and got turned a little bit there.
We have an update in the race. The number 38, the other non-custom car, is Merkel. So he is the driver. As we got contact in the back, we got 3 drivers. They didn't wreck, but one's in the wall. Looked like Merkel hit the wall and came down into a couple of other drivers, but everything is good so far, and we're still green.
Yeah, I believe it was Hellhawk and Boots to Asses got involved there, but they're still good to go.
Libert has lost the lead. I believe it is Slide Job that's going for the lead right now.
Slide Job and Cross Me Daddy are battling hard for it.
Yes, sir. There it is. 2 by 2, and then they got a Hangry Hornet's Nest right behind them. So these guys better watch out here at Homestead.
So far, it's
the 88 battling.
Ooh, I don't want to jinx it here, but I think we might get a green flag run going.
There's always that threat of the commentary curse, the commentator's curse. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen this time. Because we got another car into the wall.
I believe that was Troll. I believe this is Cobra Jet coming up to second on the Slide Job now. We've got a Uzi in tow. A little close off of 2 there.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, Slide Job looked like he slid it in there, Alec. I mean, that was close.
He's trying to maintain that speed on the outside. It's going to help him get a run off the corner, but it's going to be close. I think Uzi's going to have to yield the position to him and Libert now. Single file.
I don't know. They're still trying to double wide it as... Now Libert's coming up with Uzi behind Slide Job. Slide Job is dropping back in position.
And Cobra Jet's got a run on the outside of Cross Me Daddy for the lead.
Man, it's getting a little feisty here at Homestead. Tell you what, this is some great racing, but what do you expect less of the Cup Series? I mean, they are the top tier league of this, top tier series of this league. Cup Series running here Monday night. Fast Family Racing League at Homestead. Oh, we got 2 cars!
Cross got loose coming out of 2. It's so dangerous up there.
Did he save that?
He saved it, got into the door of Cobra Jet. Cobra Jet managed to gather it up and maintain the lead even. But now we've got a pile for the front. Here we go.
Here we go. It's a dog fight now. Slide Job going for the lead.
Might make it 3 wide here off of 2.
For the lead. Whew. Oh!
Cobra Jet's the next one to get loose out of 2.
Man.
Slide Job gathered it up.
I tell you what, these drivers are playing with fire here at Homestead. Holy cow.
Absolutely. Just in a little bit of practice and watching stuff, these cars, with how hard they're driving them, these things are on a knife's edge and going over the limit here.
3 wide for the lead. Oh, this may not end good here. Slide Job. Oh, with a bump from the 4. 9 up into
Libert's
the wall.
going to get up into the wall. Brody's going down to the
4
inside.
is loose. Not quite sure where he's going. But here we go. They may become single file here, it looks like.
At least at the front, it looks like Troll's looking to the inside. A couple of those back there. Maybe, yeah, Uzi's getting freight trained on the inside.
Man, we still got a intense battle here. I can't quite tell. I believe it's the 55 across me, Daddy, and
Cobra Jet is your current leader.
Wow. Making a name for himself here at Homestead with this crazy pack of dogs behind him. And they want their dog food.
With the amount of laps on these tires, these cars are starting to get quite ill handling, and these drivers are doing everything they can to keep them off of each other and the wall.
Yeah. Oh, Libert got really loose. Man, I tell you what, everybody's getting loose at this point in time, like you said, with the tires. But look at this. It looks like they are all single file, except for that 38 that decides not to be.
He's looking to the inside, not quite going to get the run on slide job. I think these drivers have found a little bit of a rhythm here, and they're going to hopefully keep it green to the end. We might have to pit before the end of the stage. They might be able to make it on field with all
We
the
better
cautions.
shut our mouths. Look at the lead.
Uh-oh.
It's 3 wide.
Wow, good save.
I tell you what. As soon as we say single file, Alec, they decide to go 3 wide on us. What is up with that?
It's like they're listening to the broadcast and say, "Oh, we'll go back double file for you." Cross me daddy to the lead.
Except for they tripled it.
These cup cars get such a good draft down these straightaways that the leader can't make a breakaway, and whoever's in second can pull right up to him in the corner, dive it off into the corner, and the outside guys, ooh, slide getting loose out of the corner.
Slide job! I was just about to mention slide job when he was driving into the turns. It looked like he got a little carry speed and could have passed the 2 up in the front, but he got loose there. His tires said, nope, you ain't going any further.
And just like that, he's going to go from 3rd back to about 6th, I believe. So, mistakes costly. Libert a little loose off, but it looks like Cobra Jet made it to the lead.
What a day for Cobra Jet here. You know, I know it's only the first stage, but he's been holding off some hungry cars here as he's trying to hold off another. Oh man, I tell you what, he has a handful up there.
A lot of these guys, they came to play. They got a lot of practice laps in, I'd say, and they knew what to expect, and they're putting on a show.
Meanwhile, very back of the pack, unfortunately, the number 5 car not doing too hot. He's got a little bit of, well, he's got more than a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, the Boots to Asses 80 machine of, well, the 5 Mountain Dew machine of Boots to Asses is not doing too well tonight here at Homestead. That's unfortunate for him. But let's get back up to the lead action here.
We've got a new challenger at the front.
Up.
Here comes Lil Uzi.
Oh, a little contact between the 21 of Cobra and
55
Daddy
across.
of the 55.
We've got 2 bright red Flex Seal cars at the front now. This will be fun.
Maybe they can keep their cars together with that Flex Seal. That's probably why they're getting sponsored. But you know, tell you what, 52 looking to gain a advantage on these 2 cars in front of him. Oh, we got another car loose. Man, I tell you what. Now, are these drivers going to try to pit before the end of the stage, or do you think they will try to get it all the way to the end of the stage?
It's really hard to say with all those cautions and the few pit stops they took in the beginning. If they were able to stretch the fuel here, they might be good to go. With the racing they're doing, they're putting a lot of throttle into it, so we'll see. It's going to be close. Uzi's going into the pits. He's going to be short.
Another car of Troll Dog, I believe, is going to the pits. He actually missed the entrance on the access road. Or maybe he's just slow. But I think that was the end of the stage.
Oh, yep. That was the end of the stage. Cobra Jet won, followed by Cross Me Daddy. That's too bad for Uzi. He wasn't going to quite make it. Had to go down pit road.
Now, I believe there's a rule in this league. It's going to be interesting. Is he going to have to serve a pass-through penalty? Because technically, pit road was closed before the end of the stage.
That's right.
With 2 laps to go.
With 2 laps to go in the stage, pit roads is closed. Uzi was down on the apron, but we're not sure. And he'll probably be in the back regardless. But, it's We should be okay here. I think everybody who was going to pit will be at the back anyways. So.
Yeah, but
Looks like
if they do say that he has to do a pass-through, then he's going to have to.
It. Alright, I'm back from race control. Pit cycle is through. Here we go on the restart.
Cobra's still our leader. Did he not pit?
No, he pit, and he's just gotten away with a great restart there.
But here comes the Flex Seal machine of Cross Me Daddy, and it looks like he's going to take the lead.
A little bit of a shove from Slide Job down in the corner. It's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, a little shove from Cobra Jet. Here comes Slide into the action, riding on his hood view here.
3-car breakaway. Looks like Libert's in 4th and Uzi in 5th. Hellhawk in 6th, and Boots is in 7th. Can't quite see farther back, but we're too wide for the lead.
Cobra Jet in his Kelly Blue Book machine, or Kelly Blue Book Ford machine. Oh, trying to do a cross maneuver on the Flex Seal machine of Cross 55.
It'll be interesting.
Here
Cross will have the run
Slide
out of
Job.
the corner, but with the push from Slide Job. Slide's going to go with Cobra Jet down the backstretch.
Yeah, I was just about to... Oh, a little contact between the two. Sending the 55 up the track. Gives room for Slide Job. Slide Job moves into 2nd place, but Cobra Jet getting on the apron. But here comes Slide for the lead. And he may get it. No, he had to back out of it. Cobra Jet still your leader here at Homestead, but he hits the wall a little bit.
Little scrape shouldn't do too much damage, and these guys aren't too careful. Here comes Libert, 4th coming into 3rd, head across, so you got to be careful here. You know, to throw away their racing at the front here and get caught.
Three wide back there behind Slide Job. Holy cow. Hellhawk came out of nowhere. Oh, makes contact with Libert. Sends Libert up in front of Cross.
Ooh, Hellhawk loose off the corner. Same with Cross. Looks like they gather them all up. 2-car breakaway at the front now.
Oh, but here comes Slide Job trying to get that run. Is he going to get him this time? But no, here comes Cobra Jet back on. Man.
It looked like Cobra jumped the cushion down there in 3 and 4 and went up way too high. He's definitely running that high line. It's working for him. It's going to be close here.
Yeah, but I think Slide Job may get him off of this. No, I am wrong. Slide Job backs up. Couldn't quite make it happen, as we got a whole bunch of action behind them.
The run, if Cobra can keep it clean through the corner with the run he's getting off of turns 2 and 4, it's going to be hard for Slide to get by him. Slide's going to have to...
oh, a little contact.
Ooh. Slide's going to have to commit down into the corner to clear him.
Oh, and I think he's got him this time.
Ooh, he's going to slide up in front. I think he's got him clear.
Oh, man. It took a little bit, but Slide Job got him.
88 Chevrolet to the lead. Looks like behind them, Libert's gotten ahead of Hellhawk and Uzi, and they're running single file. Uzi goes to the inside, now back single file. Let's see if they can catch up.
Oh, but here comes Cobra Jet. Cobra Jet trying to make a move. Oh, but he hit the wall a little bit and had to back up. He lost the gain that he had. But here comes Cobra Jet on the bottom. Wow.
These cars are so draft dependent, and they're so on edge through these corners that if you get it just right, these things can go way fast coming out of the corners. And That's what looks like he's setting them up best he can to get a run out of these corners.
Getting
Further
that
back
draft from the slide job. Now my
Uzi's
question
inside
is,
a
what
limit
is
for
so
third.
good about the high? Here comes Cobra Jet. Cobra Jet on the high lane. Trying to do everything he can. Man, I tell you what.
Gonna cross
I
him
believe it's
over.
not the... Oh, but 21 gets a little bit loose.
Ooh. He got the
Man,
slides inside.
oh, a little bit of and he reclaims the lead. Amazing. That was
Getting
incredible.
rough at the front.
Tell you what, this is what the Cup Series brings to this league. The type of battle like this, but oh, he hit the wall.
Ooh, Cobra gets up into the wall. That's going to bring Libert and everybody back up to him. Cobra's in trouble now.
Dang. Yeah, he's falling back now. Your leader now is Slide Job. No competition as of yet.
We had one car further back spin out of 2. No caution. Yeah, it looked like Cobra Jet was just trying hard. He knew he ran Slide a little hard down there in 3 and 4 and moved him up, and I think he was just trying to protect himself going into 1 and 2 and just ran a little too hard in there and got up into the wall. So Slide Job leads now.
But here's the real question, Alec. Oh, there's a car around. Is that 2 cars or only 1? Not quite sure. I believe it was only 1. But my question here, Alec, is with that intense battle in the lead, how much did it wear off of these guys' tires?
It's hard to say. I'm sure they wore a lot more than they would have running by themselves, but to their advantage, the 3 cars behind them, I believe it was Uzi and Libert and Hellhawk, they were all in a deep, deep battle for 3rd position, so I think they've all been...
Oh, another car.
A little contact between them. That was Libert and Hellhawk together. So I think everybody's tires should be about on par right now. Keep everybody in constant battles.
Slide Job, your leader, as we got a 2x2 battle. It looks like Cobra Jet is trying to... Is he trying to push somebody up the slide? Not quite sure.
He's looking... Yeah, they're still stuck in a battle. It's him and Cross. They've been stuck side by side for a couple laps now. They're going to let Slide get away. This will be interesting. I'm curious to see how the strategy will work for pit stops. There'll be the tires and fuel will be running out and burning down a little bit here. Might be advantageous to pit early.
Deceiving me now, Alec? Please check. I believe Cobra is trying to help, or was. Now he's not now, but it looked like he was trying to help Cross. And
it looks like they're working
up
together.
The slide.
Yep, I think they're trying to trade off drafts, and whoever's faster get to the front and tow off the next one. Their tire's going to be hurting them. They want to be careful not to get into each other here. Slide has a little loose moment coming out of 2 there. And for those watching, I just want to go over for our pit road rules here. You got to be down below the apron. There's pit access roads on and off of pit road. The cars need to be down there to pit. If not, they will receive a penalty. So just a little word to the wise for all of our fans watching. As Slide gets into the wall out of 2, but the cars behind him are side by side. They're starting to gain on him.
Man, talk about gain. They made a huge advantage, and I believe they're pulling somebody with them.
I believe that's Merkel back and forth. Can't quite tell. Looks like a white Mustang, so it should be Merkel. And these guys should be just about into Slide's draft here. They're probably within that 2nd mark, so this is going to be this will be interesting coming to pit road here in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. You know, burning all the fuel and tires they can to catch Slide. You know, I think it's going to come dependent on that pit road. You know, because the access road here is tricky. It is fairly tricky, so
Absolutely.
All it takes is one guy to make a mistake.
Right, and pit road is 45 miles an hour, but the access roads aren't. They're as fast as you can go. So if you try to push it a little too much, get into that grass, it can take your race out.
Oh, here we go.
And
Cross me
we've
daddy
got
for
a
the lead.
pass. Here we go.
Ooh,
Slide
oh,
got loose out of the
contact!
corner.
Slide jobs around.
Everybody's avoiding him.
Oh,
It looks like he's
no.
down to the apron. Oh man.
That is unfortunate for slide job. It looked like
Looked like he got loose coming out of 2. Radius Cross got underneath him, and they just made contact, and it sent Slide around.
that is heartbreaking for him. Hopefully he'll be able to get back into this race as the race continues on here. Not sure where they are in the stage, but
Well,
should
with
be
37
wrapping
laps
it
and
up
they're
here.
pitting now, they're probably around 23, 24 laps into it. And Cross and I believe Cobra Jet, Cross and Cobra Jet are the 1-2 right now. Everybody else seems to have pitted, I believe. We have a couple cars on pit road now. Accident there, it spread out the field quite a bit.
Yeah, it did. I've noticed some. Okay, here we go. Here's your top 2. Ooh, Cross making a little bit of a mistake getting into the grass. Cobra comes in smooth.
Cobra's gained on him a bunch. Look at him get to his
Oh.
bumper. A little contact coming to pit road even.
Yeah.
Wow, and that's
So
what I
now
was
it
talking
definitely
about.
looks. Yeah, and it definitely looks like Cobra Jet and Cross Me Daddy was on the track a little bit longer than the other guys. So we'll see how that plays out towards the end of this thing.
Absolutely.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, road
well.
are not legit.
It's another NASCAR heat for gem of a glitch. Uzi leaves the pits. I'd be curious to see if Cobra Jet Cross is going to have a much quicker pit stop and leave the pits first.
Thank you, viewer, for that information. When you said the driver of the 38 earlier, Alec, it is David Reagan is the 38 car in this game.
There we go. That. Ooh.
Not quite sure why Merkel is David Reagan, but
May have been a glitch selected car. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait a second here before I say anything. May have
I'm sure who
just
the
had a
leader
retirement from the race. I'm not sure. I saw a car coming out of 2 and it just disappeared. It is now on pit road.
I believe it is the 38 of Merkel Iceman. Oh,
There's the curse of the commentator.
yes, indeed. That was unfortunate for him. Not quite
I
sure what
believe he was getting ready to run up to second. It looked like he had a run and was going to pass Cobra Jet, and just the car blinked out. So that's a shame.
very much is a shame.
I believe that sorts it out to Cross leading over Cobra Jet, Libert, and Hellhawk, I believe, the top 4. And I believe we're coming to 13 to go this time by.
Let's go through the field here. We got Cross Me Daddy. I believe he's your leader.
Yep, he is leading after the pit cycle.
Okay, so Cross Me Daddy is your leader in the number 55 Flex Seal Chevy machine. Second place is, I believe,
Cobra Jet in the 21.
Cobra Jet in the Your third place driver, is it Troll Dog?
I believe Libert is in third, followed by Hellhawk.
Libert's in third, followed by Hellhawk. And then your fourth place is Troll Dog, I believe, unless he's last. Sorry, folks, for this inconvenience. We're trying to get the field leveled down here.
Slide Job is in fifth. Troll is indeed a lap down.
Okay, so he's last place, lap down. Got it.
Yep. Slide Job is in fifth in the Nationwide 88 Chevrolet, and Brody in the Kevin Harvick 4.
Oh, somebody hit the wall. I believe it was Hellhawk.
Yep, the Smithfield Ford hit the wall there, coming out of 4. We stay green. I believe we're coming to 10 to go here.
I just noticed with the lag out car and some of the drivers that didn't show up tonight, there's not a lot of cars on this track here, Alec.
Yes, now that they've spread out, it's definitely, you can see it was a smaller turnout tonight, but still a good turnout. I mean, it's first race of the summer series for the Fast Family Racing League, and a lot of the drivers have just done a 30-week season, and they might be taking a little off week here, and I'm sure next week we'll have one heck of a race.
Correction. First race for the Cup Series truck race ran yesterday.
That is true. That is right, and we will have the nationwide race my apologies, the national race on Wednesday night.
At Las Vegas.
That is correct. A little duel in the desert.
For anybody that is interested in next week's race for the Truck Series is heading to Las Vegas. Then
that race will be June 7th.
Yeah, and then the Cup Series
will be going to Mid-Ohio on June 8th. We will be going road course racing in the second week. It's going to be entertaining.
Definitely. And then finally, your National Series will be going to Iowa short track racing next week.
I do look forward to that one.
Indeed. Alec here drives in the National Series. Myself, I drive in the Truck Series.
And we both do a little bit of commentating on the side here in the Cup Series.
Exactly. And not a bad series to commentate either. Here, as I believe Cross Me Daddy is still your leader with a huge gap between him and Cobra.
It's unfortunate too because we're coming down to the end of the stage here, so all this big lead finally, and just gonna bunch them right back up.
But it should create a good heck of a final stage. So
absolutely, that final stage will be 52 laps and a couple pit stops through there, and we'll see if we can keep them clean and keep them out of the wall.
With the new addition to announcing the race tonight, we have some fan-suggested questions here. Michael, out of Wisconsin, asks, what happens if all the cars lag out? How do you guys determine the positioning of the cars?
Ooh, that's a very good question. If it were to happen, I think you'd just go off of whoever lags out last as your winner.
Yeah, I would say so. Or either they would take a screenshot before everybody lagged out, and they would determine it from there.
The race was, they may restart.
Yes, but that is a good question, Michael.
Yes,
very good question.
We have Slide Job passing Hellhawk, I believe, for fourth now. Makes the pass cleanly, going off into turn one.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your fan-suggested question of the night. if you would like us to suggest a question in the final stage, make sure to type in that Twitch chat. We are always welcome to answer questions here at Family Fast Racing League. As we are here tonight at Homestead-Miami Speedway, the field is spread out. Cross Me Daddy is still your leader. I believe Cobra is still in second, and is it Slide Job in third, I believe?
Slide Job is in fourth, Libert is in third.
Okay, so Libert's in third and Slide Job's in fourth. Libert, I believe, didn't he win the truck championship race?
I believe so, and we just named it 2 to go.
2 to go. Pit roads is closed. Pit road is closed.
Cross Me Daddy with a commanding lead, and here's a question I have for any fans out there and for my fellow commentator here. At the end of this stage here, a little bit of a dominating performance. Who do you think's gonna win the race? What do you think?
It's really hard to tell. You know, Cobra Jet had a strong run there when he was fighting with Slide for the lead, but Slide had a strong run as well. We see, you know, Cross Me Daddy with the dominating lead here, coming to the final stage, or final lap here. I believe they are on the final lap.
Yep. Cross Me Daddy's coming down the back.
So it is really hard to tell, but I think either between those 3 drivers, you know, unless the only other driver that I think I'm going to be watching is Libert. I think he could be a thorn in these drivers' sides, as he's already proved it, as Cross Me Daddy has won stage 2, Cobra in second coming to the line, Libert in third, Slide Job in fourth, not quite sure who's in fifth and sixth.
And Brody's gonna come home in fifth.
Brody's fifth.
And Hellhawk came home sixth.
Hellhawk
lost a couple spots there.
Is sixth.
And now we re-rack them and stack them, and here we go for the final stage.
Michael from Wisconsin says Slide Job will win this race. Alrighty. There you go. Well, you shall ask and you received, Alec, there, your question.
There we go. I'll be really curious to see how we go on this restart. I know Cross has got a fast car, and they all got separated there. I don't know. I think Libert's a pretty good dark horse pick in that Napa 9. We'll see what happens here. Now Slide Job's going to get back up to the front too, as well as Hellhawk and Brody, so there's a couple more cars fighting for it now.
Here we go, like you said, racking them all up like a bunch of bumblebees. Here we go for the restart. Green flag is in the air.
And what a start from Cobra Jet.
Man.
From second to the lead just about.
But here comes Slide Job and Libert behind them.
Who's going to hold Cross down? Oh, Cobra's going to go up the track. Cross is going to come out in the lead.
Oh, and Slide Job's in the lead. Remember, that's Michael's pick to win the race.
Yep. He's looking inside a Cross for the lead with Libert behind him. I am still blown away by Cobra Jet's start there in second place. Almost got to lead before the first corner. That was a heck of a start.
Indeed.
3 Camaros in the top 3 right now, followed by a whole pack of Fords.
Oh!
Contact.
Oh! One car.
Hellhawk down to the inside wall. He's going to hold on to it. Saved it.
Whew. Is that Libert pushing Slide Job with the lead there?
Believe so, yep. And he's got Cross on his inside. And Brody and Cobra banging off each other going through 1 and 2.
Oh!
Ooh, sliding into the wall, slowed up Libert.
Oh boy, this may get ugly. No, he saved it. Oh!
Uzi's gonna get up into him. They're 4, 5 wide, and Brody's gonna be the odd man out.
It's unfortunate for him, but he's still running, so that's good. Here at Homestead. Alrighty, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Slide Job is your leader. Cross Me Daddy in second place.
Oh, Cobra that just got into the wall in two. He's sliding back, it looks like.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as they are single filed, once again, if you have to go somewhere and you can't stay to see the rest of the race, this race will be on YouTube. So our YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/Fast Family Racing League. It will pop up with our logo, and you'll be able to see all the latest races there. As this has so far been an exciting race of the first Summer League race for the Cup Series opener here at Homestead-Miami Speedway.
These guys have put on one heck of a show, and a little surprising, here comes Lil Uzi in third, and Cross is going for the lead.
That's a little surprising. Cobra's all the way in the back of the pack. Here, as we got we got a tough battle for the lead. We got Cross in the 55, Slide Job in the 88, and then we got Little Uzi in the 52. Three-way battle here for the lead.
I believe Troll got his lap back with the free pass at the end of the stage and is running fourth.
Wow.
There's a bit of a comeback. And Liberton fifth, Boost to Asses is in sixth. And yeah, Brody and Cobra were the odd man out on those restarts. They lost a bunch of ground.
Still a long race here till the end at Homestead. Oh, Uzi getting a little loose. Yeah, I was about to say that. Got another fan suggested question here, and not quite sure if we can answer this one, Alec, but it reads, why did NASCAR change the championship race from Homestead to Phoenix?
I'm still a bit miffed by it. I don't know. Better weather, I guess.
I guess, you know. We're not quite sure. You know, nothing against you. We would rather questions towards the league and not real life NASCAR, but, you know,
maybe they just finally said, hey, we'll change something up, refresh it. Maybe they won't go to Phoenix every single year. Maybe they'll rotate them out as they go and change the schedule.
Maybe they're trying to do... Yeah, maybe they're trying to do it like the NFL does with the Super Bowl. Switch, you know, the venues.
As Uzi's on the outside of Cross, and the corner is going to go up a little bit on the track, though. They made a little contact for the lead.
Now, if you were to tell me, Alec, that at the end of this thing, the top two cars would be sponsored by the same sponsor, which is Flex Seal, I would tell you you're out of your mind. But here we are. with 2 cars sponsored by Flex Seal, with a nationwide of slide job behind them.
And not to mention those two Flex Seal cars are two different manufacturers, one being a Mustang, one being a Chevy, so this
Yeah.
is quite the interesting turnout.
I didn't know that Flex Seal sponsored 2 different cars and 2 different manufacturers.
Well, that looks like they picked the 2 red cars to sponsor those. They're running pretty handily, 1-2. Slides hanging onto them, and behind him it looks like Libert, Boots, and it was Troll were battling pretty hard there for that 4th position, but Troll, again, odd man out, got pushed out of it, so looks like Libert is maintaining 4th now.
By the way, the same person that asked that real NASCAR question says, I think Libert is going to win the race because he looks like Chase Elliott. That number 9 car.
After Bristol, I don't know if that's a good thing, but the battle
Yeah.
at the front is heating up for sure.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the fan-suggested questions. We always like to get the viewers involved here in these league races. It's not only about the drivers, it's about the experience as well. Here at Fast Family Racing League, as it looks like the 2 Flex Seal cards are Flex Sealed together here. Not quite sure
Uzi's
why.
doing everything he can. He's inside now.
I believe Slide Job is just waiting, hunting like a wolf. He's waiting for these 2 to unhook. As Uzi takes the lead.
Yep, Cross got him the wall out of 2. That's what Uzi was waiting for. Pressured him into it, and now Slide can try and pounce for 2nd.
Flex Seal didn't fix that one. I can tell you that. How about we go and give it a Fast Family Racing crank it up here at Homestead. Here I'm gonna go on board with the car of Little Uzi, our leader. Alright, crank it up, Fast Family Racing League style. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a couple of cars are coming down pit road. Do you see who they are, Alec? It looks like Little Uzi,
I believe
our leader.
Little Uzi pitted from the lead. We were coming to 33 to go there, and I believe Troll behind him was the only other car that came down pit road.
Libert was down pit road as well when I flipped over. Here comes Troll Dog now.
Here we go, and Cross and Slide Job pit from 1 and 2.
Oh,
that was
Slide Job making a mistake coming on to the...
a little bit of lawn mowing there, but he's... Ooh, look out. Oh! Cross got into the barrels at the pit entrance. He's going to lose the spot to Slide and probably get a little bit of damage there to repair. And looks like Brody and Cobra Jet came behind him. Little Uzi's back out on track.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was not a NASCAR Heat 4 jump. That was a plain hit the barrels.
I saw when he came off the backstretch onto the apron, he was carrying a bunch of speed, and I was impressed with how much speed he was holding through the entrance road there, and a little too much right when he got to the line.
And I believe our leader is Troll. No, it's not Troll Dog.
And Slide Job was leading coming out of the pits, but Uzi kept the momentum on the outside, and Uzi is currently leading now. I believe everybody else has pitted.
No, we got one car coming out of pit road right now. It is the car of FCNF Hellhawk. Hawk. But now,
after he might be about to go a lap down. I believe he was involved in an early accident on that restart. I think I remember seeing that yellow car on the inside wall on the backstretch. I do believe there has been a shakeup, though, behind Slide Job for position. Obviously, with Cross's mistake, that's going to put him way behind.
yeah, indeed.
Libbert is in third now. Cross is fighting with Boots for fourth.
Oh,
Fifth there.
Slide Job hit the wall coming up.
Cross has now gotten back up to third. He's a little high out of four there, but he's now ahead of Libbert, so he's got a lot of ground to make up. He had a fast car in stage 2. Let's see, by the time pit cycles come back around in about 20 laps or so, let's see if he can gain anything on Slide Job, unless we have a caution, of course.
I don't really see a caution happening here unless something strange happens.
Going around the track looking, the really closest battle on track is Cross Libbert. This is hanging on behind them. So unless something happens here, I mean, when the tires wear out and people start getting near each other, it's easy for someone to come loose off of 2 or get in the wall out of 2, and that can stack them up pretty quick.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, I'm glad to see after working all day on the paint scheme for my National Series car, I have to change it because it almost looks exactly like Slide Job's Camaro. So that's fun.
The ins and outs of a driver in this league, I tell you that. This.
But with how many drivers we have in the league, I mean, it's almost a curse and a blessing with all the great drivers in the series and across all 3 series. And you're bound to run into similar paint schemes. I mean, look at the Flex Seal cars.
Alrighty, Alec, we have a special request from a viewer on Twitch. They're wondering if we can do it. If we can do a silent lap for all the riots going on in this country and everything that's going on with this pandemic. I think we can do that. What do you say, Alec?
Yeah, I could do a silent lap to support the protesters and all the healthcare workers and everyone. It's been some hard times these last couple months. Let's do it.
Alrighty, here we go. Silent lap. Alrighty, there we go. Silent lap, and all of us here at Family Fast Racing League.
Oh,
Oh,
we had a lapper issue there.
Yeah.
Uzi got lucky there. That was almost the phantom caution we were expecting. There we go. But yes, as you were saying, Fast Family. We hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah, we really do. You know, obviously we can't speak for the drivers, but you know, we hope that you're staying safe, folks in Minnesota. Don't go out there and do anything stupid, please. Don't do it. You know.
Everybody across the country, we're trying to get through all these crazy times.
Exactly. So, let's stand together. Police, African American community, white community. Let's all stand together, everybody. And let's try to push forward into positive things in the future here. You know.
And let's all enjoy some racing.
Exactly.
These boys have been putting on a show tonight.
Hell yes, they have.
From the timer, it doesn't look like Cross is gaining on slide, so he might not have the car he had in stage 2.
No, definitely not. That's an unfortunate break for him. You know, he had a good car. Unfortunately, his pit entrance didn't quite go well for him.
Yeah, gotta give him credit though. He recovered from that. I mean, that was a sudden stop coming on the pit road there, hitting those yellow barrels, and he threw it into reverse and got it back on pit road pretty quick, and lost a couple spots there and managed to fight back through them. So we'll see how this goes. We're still definitely gonna have one more pit stop, and I mean, anything can happen, as you can see. So.
Yeah, we almost had our phantom caution, like you said, with the one coming down. Almost got into Uzi, our leader.
And I know Slide's itching to have a caution or have Uzi make a mistake here, because it's got a good-looking car. Uzi's got a good-looking car. Cross got a good car. It's all going to come down to minimizing mistakes. So we'll see what happens here.
I mean, what do you expect out of the Flex Seal company?
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, I believe we have Libert on pit road. Yep, he's coming to pit road.
A little pit strategy, do you think?
Possibly. I think he was one of the first to get on pit road last time around, so this might be on schedule for him. We'll have to see if the way it worked out last time. Uzi came down second, I think, so he might be coming to pit road. We'll see. Nope, not this time by. That's interesting. I mean, you lose a little bit of time on the older tires. Obviously, you see how loose the cars get coming out of the corners, and you really have to pedal them through the corners. So, new tires are quite nice here for quite a few laps, but I don't know how much earlier he's pitting. It might help him a lot when he first comes out.
I think he's pitty. Oh, he got loose.
Ooh, he just, again, one of those loose moments. You never know. So, Libert's going to be gaining a bunch of time when he first comes out, but he's going to have a slow car by the end of it, I think. We'll see what happens. Uzi loose again out of 4.
Yeah, they're not pit. Uzi's not pitting, so I wonder possibly maybe there was something wrong with the Napa 9 machine of Libert. Maybe it was an unscheduled
possibly.
pit stop.
Uzi loose again. He might be pitting this time. We'll see. Staying down lower. Yep. 52 to pit road.
Time. Oh!
Oh! Saved it. Wow.
Man, I bet
that could have been your caution there.
Yeah, slide job was Holding his breath. Holding his breath. He was clenching something, I can tell you that.
I believe Cross has not pitted either. I think he stayed out. I think it's Slide Job and Cross out front. There goes Libert back by. I'm going to stay here with Uzi and see if this cycles out.
You know, I forgot to mention, looking at Cobra's car, it looks like he got gold wheels on his,
Yeah, he's got a nice little paint scheme there. It's a good looking Kelly Blue Book car. Alright, here comes Uzi out of the pits. See how he cycles out with Libert. There's Libert coming into... Wow.
Oh, the number 4 losing it. Going on to the... Oh, Cobra in the grass.
Oh, yep. I'm sticking with
the
Uzi
4
real quick.
car
Yeah,
into the wall. Oh, there's 2
we got
cars
Hellhawk
around.
up
Is
into
that
the
going to
outside
be a
wall.
caution?
We got quite the wreck there.
There was 2 cars around. Is that a caution?
I'm not sure if they made contact, but Hellhawk was in the outside wall and Brody was on the inside wall.
We may need to check with race control on that one.
Looks like we're gonna stay green here, so looks like 2 different mistakes coming on the pit road there. It is on these old tires. It's a little treacherous.
And let's you know, clear the rule up for some folks. Even though those were 2 cars around, they did not make contact. So indeed, that is not a caution. They have to make contact with each other. I believe that's the rule.
Yep, that is correct. And the race officials have to call it, so. And they said it stayed green. I'm quite impressed. Uzi's pit was a bit later than Libert's, but Libert did gain a good amount of time on him with his early pit stop, but unfortunately now Uzi's going to have the better tires and pull away. But it was a good strategy from Libert to try and get back into it.
Definitely.
But Slide Job remains your leader after staying out just a little bit longer. Looks like he's about a corner ahead. I'm not sure. I believe Brody's a lap down behind him. So
yeah, definitely.
Brody,
Slide Job
after
will
his
be
incident,
coming in pitting a little bit.
I believe he pitted. We were so focused on the wrecks. I think he had just slipped in right before those 2 separate incidents happened there. So he has pitted, and so now it's goes from Uzi leading by, I don't know, 20 car lengths to Slide Job having a whole corner lead. So this is a good pit work by that 88 team.
Yeah, and again, I see a lot of people in the comments, they're a little bit confused. There was 2 cars around. They did not make contact, therefore it wasn't a caution deemed by the league's officials.
It looks like Slide's going to let Brody on by to get his lap back. No sense in holding up. I believe Brody might have a faster car on tires right now. I think with that incident, he pitted a little later than Slide, so. That should have been, if my numbers are right here, the last pit stop. They might have to stretch it a little bit. So, we should be, it should be good to go to the end. Libert might be the only one in question with how early he pitted. Besides that, everyone should be good to go. I'm not sure if Uzi's going to catch Slide Job by the end of this. He might be hoping for a caution, I think.
We will see. It looks like he's gaining a little bit.
Yeah, Uzi definitely had a quick car. He's just got to keep it together. I believe we're coming to 7 to go.
Ooh, I think Uzi's gaining really quick.
He's got about a 2-second lead over Uzi. I'm not sure. He's going to try and probably sneak some draft off the now back on the lead lap, I believe, Brody car, but it looks like Brody's gotten too far ahead, so it'll just be Slide versus Uzi, whoever can turn some quick qualifying laps here. Coming to the end, I believe 6 to go now. Wow. Well, from pit road, we've gotten a report. I now know why the 88 has gotten to the lead as much as he has.
Why is that?
That 88 Nationwide Chevrolet is on 2 tires. Everyone else took 4. Uzi's on 4. Slide Job took 2. We come to 5 to go.
But that may be a mistake, though, as I see Uzi is catching Slide Job fairly quickly.
Yeah, he's gotta hope those tires run out a lot quicker on Slide Job's car. It's not going to be handling as it was before, obviously, with the big tire difference on it. And Uzi's just got to burn clean laps and try and get in that draft as we head to 4 to go.
Watching the onboard view of Uzi, look how much he has gained on Slide.
I think he's gaining about a couple, maybe 1 or 2 tenths a lap. It might not be enough, though. Gotta admit, it's a brave strategy call from Slide Job there. Final pit stop, take 2.
We are going 3 laps to go now. Like we said, this whole race, it takes only one mistake, Alec. One mistake.
Absolutely.
Oh,
you can see how
loose.
Uzi can stay on that white line a lot better than Slide Job can through the corner. Slide pushes up a little bit mid-corner. So, we're going to see. Uzi's definitely getting closer. He's almost... He's ebbing and flowing around, I think, that 1.5 second mark. Come to 2 to go.
Pit road is now closed for the final stage. Oh!
Oh! Slide is out of fuel!
Slide is out of fuel. That gives Uzi the win if he can hold it together. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
2 tires that didn't put enough fuel in the car. Oh my God, look at this. As we come to the white flag, Uzi leads.
White flag is in the air. Little Uzi passes Slide Job due to a mistake on pit road. Did not put enough fuel in the car. He had the right strategy.
To get a quick pit stop.
Didn't put all the fuel in. Wow.
Talk about a way to open the Fast Family Racing League season opener for the Cup Series.
Here we go down the backstretch. Uzi is your winner here at Homestead. Holy cow.
Heck of a race.
Whew.
I had him on my list of drivers to watch.
Man.
Wow. That'll be his first win in the series. That's awesome.
You gotta know Slide Job is punching himself right now.
He's going to be talking to his fuel man for sure after this one, and I bet Uzi's ecstatic right now.
Holy cow.
Mike's echoing all over. I'm sure he's happy.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we will be doing post-race interviews here shortly. We will see. Holy cow.
I believe we will. They're just wrapping up the end of the race here. Hopefully we can get a results thing posted.
Wow, what an unfortunate break from Slide Job. Ran out of fuel. Gave Uzi the win. Unbelievable. What a way to start the summer series for the Cup Series. Summer League.
Absolutely. I'm not sure in the end where Slide Job finished, but that was a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that he was closing on him at first. I thought Slide Job made a mistake and got loose, but no, he ran out of fuel. Wow.
Wow.
Holy cow.
What a race.
Man, can't wait to talk to him.
All right, we are getting the drivers all out of their cars and they're chatting with each other after that eventful race.
The announcers are.
It's doing that. It's doing that weird glitch. I can't unmute it. Like, it's.
Close off and go to the next person.
You got points, Slide?
Yeah, I got them.
Alright, I'll catch you guys.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
You guys all set?
Make sure.
Yep.
Alrighty. Tell me when everything is set to go for these post-race interviews. What an exciting race. Here in a moment.
Yeah, unmute the announcers and include your audio. Everybody.
Whew.
Boy, a lot of people who picked Slide Job to win that one were thinking they had it made, I think.
I know.
Well, we told you we were going to give you a show, so we gave you a show.
Well, no, you had
A
a
heck of a
fan
show.
on Twitch that said that you were going to win.
Well, shout out to whoever that was. I'm sorry.
They cry. They're
We
probably
tried. We tried so hard.
Slide, I
Alright,
think.
are you guys ready?
Yeah,
I think
we're ready.
everyone's
We're waiting
set.
on y'all.
That's what I was
Yep.
saying. We're all ready. I said first person is Hellhawk with 9th place,
Alright.
4 laps down.
You can go, Alec.
All right. Hellhawk, you got us?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, looked like there was a little bit of an issue there on that final restart. Kind of got shoved back there a bit, but most of the race you were running up near the front, mid-pack. How'd you think the race went? Ninth place, couple laps down, but in the end, you looked pretty fast.
Yeah, that's right. First, I got to put a shout out to the guys at the shop. This Ford Smithfield Hertz Mustang was rolling. I tell you, we posted, I think I saw on the score, posted fastest lap of the race. I knew we had the speed, but it was a great race. I felt like we had a lot of commotion in the beginning, pre-race jitters, all that. But great race, good racing with the guys. Yeah, we got a little contact here with 21 car or something like that. But that happens, and we just ran around practice. So looking forward to next week. That's all. Thank you.
Best of luck at Mid-Ohio.
All right.
8th place is me.
Alright, Slide Job. 8th place. You gambled at the end. You tried to make it happen. And, well, you forgot one important thing, the fuel. How do you feel right now? I know you got to be punching yourself at the end of that thing.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the day as a whole, I'm really happy with our performance. We struggled in the first race last season at Daytona. Being a plate track's not really good for us, but we wanted to show that we had the same speed that we ended last season with, and I think we did that. We had a top 3, top 4 car. We ran up front most of the race there. It was pretty fun. A lot of crazy battles in those first couple of stages. I know we had some cautions early, but we ran green flag after that. So we immediately switched plans for our long run car and everything. But yeah, it was pretty flawless there. Battling with Uzi, he kind of matched our speed there. We were keeping about a second distance, and we figured the only way we could close that gap would be to outpit him. So we figured he might take 4 tires. So we figured out the right sides would hold. So we came down pit road, and we caught the grass a little bit and got sideways, and we accidentally hit the 55 across. So apologize to that team. They had a really strong car, probably one that could have won the race. They made a few mistakes, but we definitely were part of it. So apologize to that team. And then yeah, we got in pit road, got the 2 tires. Thought we were gonna be close on fuel, but thought we got enough fuel in the car, and we got out in the lead there, and Uzi was running us down, but we definitely could have maintained and held it to the win. But we came around turn 2 with 1.5 to go, and engine sputtered, and there was nothing we could do at that point. So I hate it for the team, and it was definitely disappointing, especially Homestead being our worst mile and a half. So that would have been a great uplifter. But we'll be back next week. Mid Ohio is one of our favorite tracks, so we're hoping to rebound next week.
Well, there you go. Your driver, Mr. Slide Job in the number 88 nationwide. Heartbreaker
Chevrolet.
tonight, but had an incredible battle with Cobra at the beginning there. But yep, can't wait to see you next week at Mid Ohio.
Absolutely. All right. 5th place, Cobra Jet stage winner.
All right, Cobra Jet had a pretty fast hot rod there for a lot of it. Fell back a little bit there at the end of the race, but won a stage. Looked like had a bunch of speed. Great racing up there at the front. Looks like just a little bit of racing incidents there at the end took you out of it. But what'd you think of your race overall?
It was pretty good. I would like to apologize to Hellhawk. That was completely my fault. Messed up his race. But overall, our car was good. We won stage 1, got second stage 2. Pretty happy with that. But stage 3, our car just fell apart. And just hope we can do better at Mid Ohio.
All right, well, best of luck to you next week.
Thank you.
All right. Next is 2nd place, Libert.
Alrighty, Libert, you had a decent race today. You were up there, in the front, when we were watching, and then it seemed like your car kind of fell a little bit. You were trying to find, what was going on with your car and stuff, trying to make some pit, strategy and stuff like that. But overall, how did you think your race went tonight at Homestead?
First off, definitely had a fast Napa 9 Chevy Camaro tonight. Started on pole, which is something I didn't expect at all. Usually don't have the qualifying speed, but the car was very fast all night. I got a little behind there, got into some incidents with some people, got shoved into the wall quite a few times, but each time I was able to work my way back up to the front, so I knew my car was fast. And that final stage there, I tried to make a move on my teammate, and he got a little loose off the corner, and by the time he came back up, my nose was already there, so I got damaged and had to play a little strategy there at the end. But to come home second definitely makes it a little better, knowing how fast the car was.
Yeah, definitely. You got a tough track next week at Mid Ohio, but I just want to say before I end the interview with you, I forgot to mention the slide, but you had a fan on Twitch tonight, and they were pulling for you to win because your car looked like Chase Elliott's car, apparently. So.
That's I was kind of going for. I'm a big Chase fan, so.
Yeah. So.
That's been using sponsors that are Chase for sure, but I'm definitely looking forward to Mid Ohio. Won there in Xfinity Series in my debut, so Definitely look forward to be up front there.
Alrighty, can't wait to watch it happen next week.
Good race, congrats, Uzi.
All right. Last but not least, go talk to your first-time Cup Series winner.
Well. First time Cup Series winner. Alec, what do you want to say first?
You did it, Uzi. What do you think?
I think 2 incidents in the first 10 laps. And I knew from there that the start of the race we'd be pretty fast. It was really bunched up with the whole pack, so made contact with a lot of guys there because, you're in 3 wide situations and you're getting loose off the corners, so not much we could do other than make adjustments, which we did, and the car got tighter, which I figured out was the best way to run this track. You got to be tight in the short run and then try and keep that same momentum coming into the long run, which we were able to do as the race went on. And I knew eventually that who the faster cars were there. I figured Libert was going to be up there across me, but some of those guys just kind of fell back as the race went on, and eventually we got to the lead there. And I was thinking, man, we might have this one locked up other than the pit lane, which I knew was going to be my biggest issue, which we got down fine. And come out the pits, and I see Slide Job was up there by 3 seconds, and I was like, damn, we lost. I was just kind of mad about that, but started gaining on him, and I think we were about a second back with like 2 to go, so I sat there and I was like, all right, there's a chance we can get this, but I got to really drive it hard. And all of a sudden, I see the car go to the apron, and he was out of gas. So at that point, I just kind of backed it down and took it easy there, and finally got the win in the Cup Series. Took me 31 weeks, I think, in the whole Cup Series, but we got
That's
it,
correct.
thankfully. So
Well,
good to
hell of
open
a
up the
job.
season.
Congratulations, man.
That was actually
Thank
the 30th Cup race.
Really?
'Cause
Wow.
That the Eldora wasn't really a Cup race.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Alright,
And it's like 26 weeks then.
Gentlemen, your winner tonight, Little Uzi here at Homestead. Next week, the Cup Series will be heading to Mid-Ohio. Don't forget to tune in Wednesday night. The National Series heads to Las Vegas. So that will be exciting. But for
Where the Cup
now,
Series going?
everybody stay safe. And we will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.